is coming back. The WildHeart roster that you're familiar with looks a little bit different from last season. They had to pick up 3 new players to fill some spots. And Error 404 has some notable players that many of you guys should know. But with this recent patch, I believe on Friday, some nerfs and some buffs that went out. I'd be interested to see if there's any bans that are going to be prioritized or changed. I'm thinking Zagara is not going to be banned as she usually is in the second or the first ban phase by the opposing team. And we do see a Hanzo ban. So I believe Brown Bala does play a lot of Hanzo. And they're targeting Pepper's Hogger. And getting rid of probably the best healer, in my opinion. Stukov goes out. Targeting Slugs, a fantastic Stukov play. Now here's the question. What do they ban here? Is it something interesting like a Nazebo? Or are they going to target ban one of the players on their side? Stitch's ban does come out. I believe Ascension is their tank. And on this map, there are some neat little places to throw hooks out. First pick, heading over to Arrow 404. This is BOE, best of 5. Okay. We with the absence of Zagara, we see Vala being picked up as the first pick. So question here is, do they pick up a healer here or risk having a Brightwing or Lucio taken the second round from Arrow 4-4, then banned out the other healer? Or are they even worried about that? We see Malf and Sylvanas. Do we see some Diablo play coming out from Lupus? Brightwing does come out. Sadie plays a fantastic Brightwing. I have experienced her Malfurion. I think her Malfurion might be a little bit stronger than her Brightwing, but Brightwing is extremely good. And we see Pepper picking up Tahaka. Another strong offlane pick from Pepper. Who does WildHeart ban next? A couple picks they need to pick up, obviously. Another DPS, a tank. You see getting rid of the option of that Uther tank double support option. Getting rid of that disaster. As a hyper carry Vala, it's kind of scary. Calls for Slug Hunter inting in chat. A little toxic, but I approve. And we do see Diablo coming out and getting rid of Lupus's scary Diablo with the Malfurion flip, or Diablo flips into Malfurion roots. But more options for other tanks to be picked up. Wouldn't be all that surprised to see a Greymane or Cassia picked up here. Or perhaps a Sonya from Nentori. We see Rexar Cassia. Okay.
For action.
This is spicy. Mercy's opting to go KTZ with Muradin on Ascension. Ascension on Muradin. I apologize. So, a little bit easier with Misha out there to get those hooks stacked up. But, you know, KTZ and Rex are not going to be in the same lane. But when they are fighting, it's going to make it a little bit easier for KTZ to hit those hooks. And Lupus, who does he pick up here? Ooh, we see a spicy garage coming out. Mr. Hefe. Okay, I'm not sure which team I like more. If you are in chat, do you like the WildHeart draft or do you like the Arrow 404 draft more? For my opinion, I like the Arrow 404 draft a little bit more. Let's jump into game one. We're going to have a fantastic game one. These teams are extremely well balanced in terms of their skill level. And excited to see just kind of what these teams have to do here. As a reminder, this Storm division is player driven and being funded by the community. So if you want to drop a contribution towards the prize pool, exclamation point Matcherino will drive you to the right location. On Malfurion, we have Slug Hunter. Lupus is on Garrosh. Reb is on Sylvanas. We got Brown Balla on Cassia, and Nentori is on Rexar. Looks like something spicy going on here. And then on the right-hand side, Arrow 404 Mercy on KTZ. Zadie picking up on Brightwing. Breakwood on Vala. Ascension on Muradin. And Pepper is playing Dahaka.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In terms of burn on the Immortal phase, I believe we have a spicy rotation top lane. Let's see if we get some Sylvanas trait going out on this tower. The Haka does land his tongue onto Misha. Looks like we have rotation up from Arrow 404. Hook does land onto Garrosh, but no follow-up chain. Good damage being pumped out on Pepper, though. Toss onto Muradin. Root. Slept. And that is a dead dwarf. We do see Brightwing on the bottom lane, but she can pour it in at any point. So we see Brightwing starting to walk up now. And Muradin's back to the lane. They do take that top tower. And their WildHeart starting to work on that top, the second tower. We do see a flip on his 80. Great root from Slug Hunter. But Brown Ball's taking quite a amount of damage. Lupus is able to toss him out. Breakwood's in trouble. She does go down. Ascension, Misha stunned around, rooted again from Slug Hunter. And a quick 4 kills, 1:30 into the game. The rotation, I'm not sure if it was called out, but we saw Nentori with a fantastic rotation top. And Zadie does go down. Lupus is showing some fantastic dominance with his tosses on Garrosh. We're talking downstairs. Should start to see some rotations onto the hard camp, but looks like they want to focus this top fort down. If they can get this top fort prior to the first Immortal phase, they're in a great position as they get the catapults coming in passively. And that fort has 700 health. Let's see what they decide to do. Immortals are spawning in 20 seconds. We see a flip on to Muradin. Ascension, I believe, does have his jump. He's okay. They're able to secure that top fort. Again, they're going to have passive catapults coming in every second wave. And let's see what these teams do. Looks like we see Slug Hunter porting back. Has not entered yet, as was called for by chat. And it looks like we're going to start to see the Immortal burn from WildHeart as Arrow 404 starts to push the hard camp. So they're going to get to the halftime, most likely before Arrow 404, unless Arrow 404 comes in to challenge us. We do see Lupus in the bush. Stun comes out, Misha toss. Root does land. Sleep is going to hit onto both. Oh, fantastic cleanse from Zadie on Brightwing. It is halftime, though. Fantastic chain. Good toss from Lupus onto Notori. Toss onto Ascension again on Murden. Garrosh does go down. Stayed a little bit too long in that fight. But they're going to be able to secure this Immortal for this first phase. It's going to be a full health Immortal as it pushes into the bottom lane. And we're going to see a quick rotation from WildHeart to clear out this hard camp. Lupus is going to be back up in 1 second. Full health Immortal is heading bottom. But so far, 5 kills to 1, level 7 to 6. Looks like it's going to be a free clear bottom, but we do see 2 members of WildHeart top lane pushing that wall. Immortal is able to secure that front front fort wall. And let's see what Lupus is looking to plan here. Looks like Breakwood is porting back, gets a mana back. We have Rexar and Reb working on the siege camp, as Groundballa and Slug Hunter are getting wave priority bottom lane. We do see Ascension, Zadie, and Mercy looking at this bottom siege camp. 4 members of Arrow 404 here with 3 from WildHeart. I'm not sure if they have numbers to challenge this or if they want to take the risk here. But Lupus is checking the siege. They're going to let it go. We see rotations down from Sylvanas to make it even numbers. Stun onto Murden. Let's see if WildHeart decide to take a fight prior to them hitting level 10. They do have a little bit of XP advantage here. Ooh. Ascension is... he's a beefy boy. He's fine. Pepper is dealing with this top lane as it gets cleared out. Well, this is looking for something, but he's just being more of a sight for the team. Hard camp is captured from WildHeart. Bruiser camp for the Arrow 404 side does have 30 more seconds before it spawns. Level 10s are about to be hit for WildHeart. And they are secured. We do see the Tranquility on Malfurion, the taunt on Garrosh. We do see Mind Control coming out from Sylvanas, Boars, and Balls from Cassie and Rexar. Really quick halftime. Level 10's about to be hit for Arrow 404. Rotation looking at good toss on Amisha. Fantastic unstoppable from Garrosh. They're able to secure the taunt and kill Vala. Pepper's in trouble here, but able to hit the trait. A lot of stuff's going on here. Tongue on to Lupus from Pepper. And it looks like WildHeart is going to burn this Immortal, as they do have a large wave crashing top. I'm not sure if they're too worried about that. We do see Rexar rotating top to catch that XP. Zadie's working on this bruiser camp. Now, WildHeart sees this. Let's see if we have an invite. We do see it. We do look at an invite here. Tossing to Misha. Unable to stop the capture. Good tongue onto Slug. Zadie does Z onto Pepper. That was a little aggressive. We see Boars coming out. I'm not sure if it's going to put anyone in danger. Not sure if that Boars call was the right one. And this fort is an afterthought, as Arrow 4-4 is looking just to defend this keep. Shane onto Misha. Misha at 100 health. Pepper might be in trouble here. Fantastic cleanse onto Cassia. Slug is putting a masterclass in on how to cleanse Brown Ball's mistakes. Tongue on Lupus. Muradin stun. Unstoppable comes out. I'm not sure if they're able to get out of here. Good toss onto Cassia. And it looks like WildHeart's just looking to escape here. And with level 13's about to be hit, top wave crashing, they're grabbing Siege. I'd expect a rotation top from WildHeart. And perhaps Arrow 4 is looking to do their siege camp. We do see a pretty aggressive rotation. No, wait. Looks like WildHeart is going to stay bottom for the time being. Perhaps getting into a sneaky spot to catch someone with a bad rotation. As they're focusing on this bottom keep. Shane goes out, does miss. Another, I'm not sure if that was Reb just porting away with Sylvanas Traitor or a cleanse from Malfurion, but either way was able to negate the ult from KTZ. Now we do have a siege camp pushing top lane in advantage of Arrow 4-4. 20 more seconds before the Immortal spawns. We're going to see Brown Balla, Reb start the siege camp, and Nintori head up top to get this XP and clear out this wave. Bruiser camp has about a minute before it spawns for the Arrow 4-4 side. Hard camp is grabbed from WildHeart, as Ascension's looking at his bush to get some damage in. And if Rep's not careful, he's going to get picked off. Stun misses. Hook comes out for KTZ, able to land on a Misha. We do have this hard camp pushing bottom. Someone's gonna have to port. Someone's gonna have to take care of that. Looks like the Haka might be the one to port back, but more free damage to come out onto this these Immortals. But it looks like instead both teams are opting to race, and way more damage coming out in the advantage of Arrow 4-4 as halftime goes over to their side. But they still have this bottom camp. WildHeart's gonna have vision if they see rotations over that lane, and they're gonna know if they have numbers. They do see Pepper. So right now they don't. They do though. They have a numbers advantage. Hook on to Misha. Stun onto Muradin from the Misha. Essentially getting a little low. We see a Z onto Muradin. Muradin might be in trouble. Tosses down. We saw the balls go out, but I didn't see much bounce in there. So great job from Arrow 4-4 to negate that bounce. And this might be the first Immortal phase that Arrow 4-4 might grab. Let's see if they can get this without losing any members of the team. Stun comes out onto Intori. And perhaps a emotional victory for Arrow 4-4 as they capture this first Immortal. Mind control and root onto Muradin. Immortal does get cleared out. We see the roots and chains. Fantastic root onto Zadie as she slept at about 5% health. We see a toss onto Ascension. He's in trouble. Balls are going out from Brown Ballless Cassia. Do we see a kill onto Pepper, though? Pepper does go down. Root, fantastic root from Slug. Breakwood pays. 3 kills to 0. This keep is gone. Do we see a core push? And with a talent tier advantage and 3 members of Era 4-4 down, they are looking for a core to close out this game. Core 34%. Looks like they're gonna have it 20%. 13. GG. Wow. That was a great game 1. Let's jump into the stats page if it ever loads up for me. Feels like Blizzard's always trying to not show me what's going on in the match summary. Here we go. All right. Topping the charts in damage for WildHeart Omega, we've got Brown Ballless Cassie at about 44,000 damage. Not too far behind, not too shabby. Mercy on KTZ at 43,600. So damage pretty much the same. But where the difference here is 9 kills to 1. And I have to say, I got to give the MVP to the combination of WildHeart, Slug Hunter, and Lupus. Fantastic tosses with Slug following up with great sleeps and roots on that level 1 talent, which is sort of broken on Malfurion. But yeah, great game 1. WildHeart took advantage at the start, clearing out that top fort. Never let their foot off the gas. We got game 1 heading over to WildHeart Omega. But yeah, great game 1. Yeah, the Misha slows plus the Garage. Yeah, it was a fantastic combination from WildHeart. And I feel like the Unstoppables from Garage negated KTZ's the KTZ stuns, and also we had Malfurion with the cleanse. We're going to jump into intermission as we look for the second lobby to pop up. But great game 1 from WildHeart. Let's hope the second game goes a little bit better for Error 4-4. All right, big doggies. Lobby for game 2 is popped up here. We are going to the Infernal Shrines. This is... Oh, okay. This is... First pick is heading over to WildHeart. So, Era 4-4 is opting for map pick here. Not sure if they have some spicy strats here. But typically you see a first pick after a loss. looks like they're going to opt for first a map pick here over first pick. Let these guys know I'm ready. As we jump into this draft. So, chat, who do you think? Who was the MVP last game? Was it Lupus, Slug, Reb, Notori, Brownballa? Shout out your boys. Who you thought sort of made that whole thing possible? Okay, we got the readies ready to go. And we're about to jump into this mess. Maybe. Yes, we go. There we go. I would expect to see another Hogger ban onto Pepper. It's a great Hogger map as he can just spin to win on the objective phase. It's a little annoying. Well, let's see what this ban is. Calls for Lucas MVP. I'd have to agree. You see a Stitches ban come out. Not sure if they're afraid of Ascension Stitches or just Stitches is annoying to play against. Probably a little bit of both. And it looks like perhaps Air 44 is worried about the Hogger pick. Gonna get rid of that Zadie Brightwing. And we do get rid of my favorite hero, Junkrat. First pick heading over to WildHeart. Lots of options here. Curious to see what they pick up with this new meta.
Victory above all.
We're going to see a Slug Hunter Stukov. Fantastic healer. So, let's see what we want to do here. Does Zadie want to pick up the Lucio now? Does she want to go for a different healer? Other options that she likes? Or are they not going to worry about it? See Pepper picking up Sonya. And Ascension picking up Malfurion. I'm assuming they're going to swap. See a nasty combination of Diablo on this map with Tychus following up with Stukov Roots silences. There goes Medivh. We're not going to see any leyline seals with the APOC combos going on. And they do get rid of the Anubarak. Strong ban. Anubarak is sort of one of those kind of top tier tanks at the moment. Do we see a Breakwood Cassia?
Victory for the Forsaken.
Okay. We see a Sylvanas and Janna being picked up here. I would like to see a Leoric coming out from Notori. Do we get Leoric Orphea? Is that too nasty? We see a Hanzo and Leo. Okay. Okay, I'm half right. And the last pick from Era 4-4. What are they looking for here? Cassia is open.
None shall flee my
We're going to have the Maiev with the Malfurion roots. What's going on here? Not sure what's out. What's out? Okay. Perhaps there was some AFKs during the draft. Got to check on that before you start the game. But we are into game number 2 with WildHeart up 1-0. This is the best of 5. First team to get to 3 wins. With this draft right now, I do like the WildHeart draft a little bit more than Era 4-4. I see what they're trying to do on the Era 4-4 side. I'm not sure if the execution is going to be all that easy. But on the WildHeart side, we have Slug Hunter on to Stukov, Reb playing Hanzo, Notori on my boy Leoric, Brown Ball on Tychus, and Lupus is on Dibbles. Random pick OP, let's go on Zadie, nice. Ascension is on Johanna, Mercy on Sylvanas, Pepper's playing Sylvanas, Breakwood on Maiev, and Zadie, random pick, is on Malfurion. Well, let's see if this randomness can be worked out for for Era 4-4. No dodging custom, Sag face. Oof. All right. We do see Sonya looking to get into a bush. Thought we were going to get a rotation early. Looks like Hanzo's opting to go for the geometry level 1 talent, so it's always fun to watch. We do see Diablo. They're going to do something nasty here. If we catch rotation top from Pepper. Pepper looks like he might be rotating safely. Yep, he's being smart about it. We're not going to see a Pepper catch. As they get the rotations to get wave priority, they just have Hanzo bottom lane and Dibbles and Brown Ball at mid lane. I'm sorry. Rotation from Leoric. We do have Hanzo starting their siege camp a little bit earlier with Brown Ball helping him out. Rotation is in the advantage right now at the moment for Era 4-4, but WildHeart is still picking up the XP they need to pick up. Siege camp is picked up a little bit sooner for Era 4 for WildHeart. Diablo's just looking scary. Not too much going on here. Ooh, Slug might be in trouble here. Unfortunately for Arrow 4-4, the root was off of cooldown. It comes up now, laying onto Diablo, but he's not going to be in too much trouble. Quick clear of the siege camp as Sony rotates to mid lane. Leora is clearing top. 225. We should see rotations onto the hard camp from both teams. And Sukov, Brownballa, and Leoric are going to hit their hard camp. As Lupus is going to try to grab this XP mid lane. We see Reb porting back. And Mercy, Zadie, and Breakwood are clearing out their hard camp. Meanwhile, top lane, they're talking about their feelings, how their weekend went. To 4v4. 13 objective points to 8 so far. Good flip on a Breakwood. She does go down. Oh! And we see the 1v1 top lane with Nintori coming on top. I totally missed that. I usually think they're just doing nothing top. All right. And with Sonya down, it's going to be a pretty easy objective clear for WildHeart. And we do see Mercy heading top lane to clear out that hard camp. Punisher's heading bottom. We see Lupus in this bush looking scary. Ascension was able to grab the flip. Should see another John Cena pretty soon. John Cena onto Malfurion and Johanna. And with the first Immortal phase, getting that bottom fort to about 80% down is pretty good. Simple geometry is almost completed by Hanzo. As WildHeart looks to try to capture this bottom fort early. Again, getting the passive catapults as for every other wave. We see rotation here. It's a 5v4 advantage of Arrow 4-4. Are they able to secure a kill onto Diablo? Oh, return kill onto Ascension. 5v4. Breakwood's able to land a hook on a Slug. We see the Q in from Lupus. He does go down. 2 kills for 1, but we do reset the souls for Diablo, who is now a paper tank. Level 10's about to be hit for WildHeart. 4 kills to 1. Level 10 should get grabbed here. Here we go. This is nasty for Pepper. Flip on Pepper, Q into the wall. I'm not sure if we needed that entomb there, Nintori. Now you're just showing off. We do see Lyric rotating mid lane to get this soak as WildHeart pushes, gets that front wall, puts that damage onto that fountain. As this next objective is top, making it that much harder. We do see a falling sword onto Slug. Ascension is deep. Bruce come out. Lupus might be in trouble. He does go down. Fantastic kill onto a low soul Diablo. And Reb might be in trouble here. Nope. Walks away. That kill onto Diablo made things a lot easier for Air 4-4. Fantastic leap onto Reb. He's going to go down just from poison damage. They're staggering deaths for WildHeart as they're trying to get this bottom siege fountain killed. Root onto Leoric. Objective is about to spawn for top lane, but we do have Air 4-4 deciding to push this bottom keep, perhaps get this bottom fort return. I'm not sure if it's worth it because WildHeart's going to get this top fort and get a good advantage on the objective, but it looks like they're heading keep. And I'm not sure, but WildHeart might need to port back with Sylvanas and a siege camp pushing. We have 26, and we do see WildHeart port back. Leoric is staying on the objective. This bottom keep wall does go down. WildHeart able to chase them away, but they lose a fort. Oh, fantastic leap. Falling sword from Johanna. They're able to return the kill onto Tychus. Slug is in trouble. He drops 2 kills for 0. And they're targeting his keep. Keeps at about half health. Root from Breakwood looking for the... Oh, Rev goes down. 3 kills for 0. Kills are being staggered. Looks like Air 4-4 is going to back off. They do need to clear out this Immortal phase, which is doing damage to this top keep. And XP is level. Tori should be able to get away. He has his E up. And this Immortal top was able to get the wall, the fountain, and a little bit of damage onto the top keep. Oh, looks like the Entomb does miss on Pepper. Fantastic momentum swing for Air 4-4. Danger pings being put out from WildHeart. Looks like Leoric is going to clear out this bottom wave. As now catapults are spawning every wave. Makes it a little bit harder, but it looks like he's going to deny XP by letting these waves get pushed in a little bit further. Great. Oh, good silence on the Johanna catching him. Looks like both teams are going to capture their hard camp. We do see Leoric rotating bottom lane to catch up bottom soak. Both teams should hit level 16 at about the same time. And level 16s are picked up from both teams. We see a rotation from Johanna. Oh. It's like the Air 4-4 grabbing the bottom siege camp, putting more pressure bottom lane, pushing that bottom wave. Fight's about to break up. Leap onto Tychus. Falling sword, root, sleep. That's a dead Tychus. Rev might be in trouble here. Push onto Zadie. 2-0. Hanzo does go down. And with two members down for for WildHeart Omega, I'm not sure if they're looking. Nope, they're looking to back off and focus on the objective. Great, fantastic route onto Maya, but we get the cleanse from Malfurion. So far, a really good random pick for Zadie. Gonna be a free objective, this looks like, for Arrow 4-4 as WildHeart needs to clear out waves. $25 objective points at 0 so far. Leoric should be able to get away fine. Leap, falling sword, dead Leoric. Looks like Arrow 4 is looking to capture another siege camp prior to capture this objective. Texan Tomb, Johanna trait, silence from Sukov, but Root, oh, Maiev. Ult comes out onto Diablo. APOC comes out. Lupus is in trouble. Odin is popped. It's a 5v5 with the objective heading mid lane. Level 20 is about to be hit for Arrow 4-4. Most likely looking to avoid any team fights prior to them hitting 20. But WildHeart's probably looking to take a team fight prior to... Oh, we have a pause. Okay. Well, let's go to our intermission screen so no sneaky people could jump in and look at what's going on. But yeah, fantastic momentum shifts. Early game, we saw WildHeart with... Look like Zadie's kicking her cats out, apparently. Fantastic momentum shifts here. Early game, we had WildHeart just controlling the map, and then somewhere around level 10, we saw Arrow 4 come on board and start getting a massive amount of kills with 10-5. Okay. Counting down for these two teams. Let me get back into the game. All right, we're back into this thing. Yeah. Yep, apparently Zadie's cats were causing too much trouble for her. So we had a quick pause there. Maybe with those cats in the room, she might have wanted to keep them. They're bringing her luck, maybe. Level 20s are hit for Arrow 4-4. We look like we have a pretty hard rotation top to look at this hard camp. Oh, why am I not able to see the whole map? Well, this isn't good. Wait. Let me need to pause this thing. How do I show the whole screen? I believe the pause might have messed up my view on everything. Okay. So we do have Air 4 pushing top lane. And my Ollie Obs is being extremely not nice to everything. Let me see if I can get a better view and figure out the commands quickly. Is it 0? No. Anyone in chat know what the Ollie Obs command is? To show both teams. Not 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 0. Okay, that must be it. Nope, that's not it. Well, leap onto Leoric, kill onto Leoric. I do apologize. The Oliob's issue is annoying. After the pause, I lost view of the total team. APOC combo comes out. 1 kill to 0 so far. Hanzo arrow does come out. Flip onto Breakwood. Tychus might be in trouble. He does drop. 3 kills to 0. Leoric is spawning back up. Leoric drops again. Kill on to Sylvanas. 4 kills to 0. But Arrow 4-4 is low. Force at 70%. And this looks like GG for Arrow 4-4. Tying the series 1-1. Good game. And prior to the next match, I'll make sure that all the Ab's command keys are figured out. Oof. A little stressful there. Okay, so game 2 has us going in the advantage of Arrow 4-4, tying the series 1-1. We saw Sylvanas taking top damage here with 45,000 damage, and Hanzo with 51,600 damage. 1 and E. I'm getting messages here. 1. Press 1, then E. Ah, there we go. Okay, 15 kills to 6. Good game from Arrow 4-4. Good return kill. Able to hit their breakpoints a little bit faster and secure the camp. I'm going to do a little bit of research on Oliob's command keys as we go towards intermission. Okay, next map is up. We're heading to Tomb of the Spider Queen. Looks like it is going to be map pick for Era 404. I'm sorry, map pick for WildHeart. First pick hit going over to Era 404. And perhaps if Zadie just randoms her healer again, they will go up 2-1. All right, Reds are coming out for both teams. We'll jump into this draft pretty soon.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Here we go. Hopefully they made sure that Zadie was in the room. Oh, we have a wild slug hunter leaving the lobby. Let's get this guy back here. Looks like he might have just DC'd or disconnected. All right, Slug is back. Readies are out. Let's try this again.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Hopefully no one disconnects us this time. First ban again onto Stitches. I believe WildHeart's banned Stitches 3 times in a row. Deep ban comes out. Hogger so far has been banned in every single game.
Victory for the Forsaken.
First pick Sylvanas for Brown Balla. Let's see what picks 1 and 2 Era 4-4 has in mind here.
Victory above
See
all.
Stukov being picked up. And Mephisto. Do we see an Anubarak come out from Lupus?
Balloon. For the frozen throne.
We see Nubarak Malfurion come out from Lupus and Slug Hunter. Like Dionne Warwick. I can tell the future. Rexar ban onto Notori. Played a nasty Rexar in game 1. What ban do we see here? I mean, do we look at Johanna? Johanna is extremely strong in this map. Wave clear, rotations. Just being a tanky boy. Essentially played a pretty strong Johanna last game. And there goes Johanna.
Material online.
All right, we see Tyrael Diva being picked up. Interesting. I have not seen Essential play Tyrael just yet.
My blades, the wait is over.
See Cassia, Sonya. I wonder if Brown Balla and Reb are going to swap heroes here. And last pick, what do we get? Do we see a Hanzo from Breakwood?
None
See
shall
Maev
be my
again. Not afraid of the Breakwood Maev, apparently. So Maev said, watch this. I'll do it again without Malfurion. And we do see Cassia being snapped up from Brown Ball in the swap. And Mercy is playing Stukov. And in a twist of fate, Mephisto is on Zadie. Got a little bit of role swap here. Okay, game number 3. Interesting to see how this role swap goes with Zadie on Mephisto and Mercy on Stukov. I guess they talked about kind of what comfort picks they have in mind. And Zadie is on Mephisto, Pepper on Diva, Mercy on Stukov, Breakwood on Maev, and Ascension on my boy, Tyrael. Slug Hunters on Malfurion again, and Tori on Sonya, Brown Ball on Cassia, Lupus on Anubarak, and what am I missing here? Reb on Sylvanas.
Battle begins in 10 seconds.
We are going to see the Malfurion opt into the Furious Spark build
5, 4,
and not the Q build on Mephisto.
2, 1. Slay them all, heroes.
So you have Sonya and Diva rotating bottom lane. With Arrow 4-4 slightly ahead in rotation. Looks like we have Breakwood and Mercy hitting bottom to grab the siege camp. Brown Ball's to check it out, see what's going on. He's going to catch him, but Air 4-4 does have numbers advantage here, 3v2 for the moment. Looks like we see all members of both teams head bottom for the siege camp. Good pull onto Notori. Good root Q from Anubarak and Malfurion. Burrow into Air 4-4 here. Notori's spin to win here on this point. WildHeart's pretty low. Root does come out, silent from Stukov. But Mephisto's doing incredible damage. They are able to secure a kill onto Tyrael. So far, 1 for 1. Pepper, does he get the kill on the Brown Balla? All that, 1 for 1, and Arrow 4-4 is able to secure the siege camp. Bottom lane. Fantastic root here from Slug Hunter on the Tyraels. But the Maiev is just causing drama for Lupus. Lupus goes down. This might be a ban onto Breakwood's Maiev next game. Because they are having a hard time dealing with it. Sleep does hit onto Stukov. See Slug porting back. Pull onto Brown Bala. And they're going to get 15 more coins turned in here. 42 coins to 0 so far in advantage of Arrow 404. And the hard camp is being started for WildHeart Omega. Slight XP advantage. Level 7s are hit for Arrow 404. And they just need 8 more coins to secure this first objective. Hard camp is pushing mid for WildHeart. Diva's bomb is available. Pull onto Lupus again. Silence. Root does land onto Breakwood. Diva bomb comes out. Four v 2 top lane. Breakwood's trying to get 7 more turned in. Good root silence out for Slug Hunter. Ease into from Lupus. They're able to secure a kill into Stukov. Red Weaver objective is secured. Ooh! Breakwood's able. Does she live? She does go down with the dot damage from Sylvanas to secure the kill. That's a break for WildHeart. With one member of Arrow 404 down during the spider phase, should make it a lot easier to clear out these spiders. Root Sleep hits on a Diva. No harm, no foul, walks away. Does Pepper get away? Pepper does get away. Top wave for spiders are pushing for Arrow 404. That front wall is down. Breakwood lands a hook onto Notori. Silence misses. Meanwhile, Diva is soaking up all the XP bottom lane. But both teams should hit level 10 at about the same time. WildHeart does have enough coins to turn in to get the next objective phase. Level 10s are hit from WildHeart. Cocoon onto Mephisto. Ah, no follow-up. Slug Hunter is able to hit the root. Silence, sleep on a Diva. Tori's turning in 13, Lupus 8. Next objective phase is going over to WildHeart Omega, but Arrow 404 is going to start their hard camp. And this should go a little bit better for WildHeart. And they win for Arrow 404 since all members are up for Omega. Durance of Hate comes out, lands into Lupus. Cleanse from Alfurion. Looks like Breakwood and Ascension are clearing that bottom spider wave as Diva heads top and starts working on that top spider. Looks like they're looking at this bottom fountain, or this mid fountain. Good root silence sleep onto Tyrael. Ascension's pretty low. He's being a little aggressive here. Pepper's looking for something. Breakwood's going to land. Sanctification does hit, but return kill onto Maev. Pepper's in trouble here. He boosts away. Does Mercy live here? Tyrael goes down. 2 kills for 0 so far. Pretty hectic fight. Zay's able to pick up those gems from Tyrael. And WildHeart has just enough gems to get a second turn in. As they probably look bottom to get this bottom siege camp, or they're looking for a quick turn in. Oh, they have enough gems without Nubrak.
Deliver the gems of power to my ark. The blue team.
Double spider phase for WildHeart.
I asked. The spider
Lanes are pushed in. At the halfway point, siege camp's gonna start pushing bottom lane. And it looks like we're gonna see a rotation.
red team.
Bottom wave? Looks like they're all heading bot with Sylvanas top. Nope. Where are they going? Looks like they're going to focus this top wave to get the boss lane priority. And with Sylvanas' trade, this tower get turned off. Yeah, fort gets turned off. See the tour catching XP mid. And WildHeart is able to secure this top fort. Level 13 advantage is on board for WildHeart. And it looks like we see rotation bottom lane in this fort. Great call from WildHeart. They're top. We get bottom for free. Hard camp is available for WildHeart to capture.
Team has destroyed a fort.
We do see a rotation here and a grab from a Nubrak.
Return the gems to me.
We do have Sonya starting the hard camp for the blue team as Pepper helps to clear out bottom wave. They do have vision. They do not have vision on Nubarak at the moment. So they are being a little careful about how far they go in. Hard camp is secure for WildHeart as the Bruiser camp is going to spawn in about 15 seconds for Era 4-4. Again, they do see D.Va bottom lane. They know where everyone is on the Era 4-4 side. Do they catch Pepper here? Oof. And they're going to try to steal this hard camp away from Era 4-4. Tyrael cues in with his sword. Root is out. Able to steal away the hard camp. This match is all over the place. So, we have 4 members of WildHeart mid. Do we see a Q E in from Nubarak? Q's in. Lupus is holding his cocoon. Good root here, silence from Slug Hunter. Maev, does not save her. Durance misses. 2 kills to 0 so far. Maev and Tyrael both down. And it looks like we see a quick rotation top to boss. Should be a pretty simple boss capture, but do we see D.Va turn in her 44 gems to get those off her holding plate? Looks like Zadie and Pepper are going to turn in their gems to get the objective going. Objective phase is on board for Era 4-4, but we have a boss pushing top. Pepper might be in trouble. Burrow onto Diva. Holy ground. Oh, unable to help secure the Diva escape. One member of Era 4-4 is down. Boss is top lane. Not going to do much to this top spider, as the mid spider is pretty much all at the allied bottom keep wall. Mid spider is going down pretty quickly. This might have been a wasted turn in from Era 4-4 for their objective phase. And this spider's gonna get cleared out pretty easily. Top spider at about 80% health. As we see rotations start. Top lane. And with level 16s on board for Era 4-4, they are the same talent tier, but they are 2 levels down, so about 8% difference in health and damage. Lupus checking the bush there. Good damage on the Pepper. Sylvanas. Oh! The Breakwood lands her combo here. Durance comes out. Ascension is low. WildHeart has enough gems to turn in. Objective is grabbed for WildHeart Omega, as they're able to secure it. I didn't even see that bottom siege camp being grabbed from Notori. These waves are pushing pretty good. Breakwood, QE in from Lupus. Able to get away. Good root from Slug Hunter. Hitting under 2 members. Ascension is... Oh, Durance misses. And these spiders are at the wall of Era 4-4. Cocoon is up for Lupus. Stukov smacks him away. And this bottom keep is down, as top is pretty low as well. That's going to go down. This is going to be 3 keeps for nil. And it looks like WildHeart is calling for core. You see good Maiev combo here. Material does go drop from Sylvanas. Brambala does a return kill. Material kill does not land. It's 2-0 for WildHeart, and GG. Great game 2. Looking at these numbers here, we've got, again, Brown Ball leading the charts with 48,000 damage. And then for the Era 4-4 side, Mephisto with 47,500. So even with a roll swap, they were able to put out some good damage. But game 2 does go over to WildHeart Omega. 12 kills to 2. Fantastic game 2. Mephisto with top siege camp, siege damage, and hero damage. But Notori with 125,000 damage on siege, and Cassie with 48,000 onto heroes. All right. Well, hey, game 4 will drop momentarily. Let's drop in this intermission screen and wait for that lobby. Waiting for the lobby to drop for game 4. These players are most likely taking a little bit of a break. Been playing for an hour and 20 minutes, so I don't blame them. This is the Lo-Fi remix. Yes, Star Caller. You can only use like free like non-commercial, property, right? So the lo-fi stuff is free for the most part. Rakakushu, we've got Error 44 on the right side. They are the red team. Oh, which character? Well, that's Kerrigan on the right side. I believe Kerrigan has the cheerleader skin. I'm not sure if it's still available, but she does have a cheerleader skin. Yeah, we got Orphea on the left-hand side. Leo mid. We got Murky in the background, talking game to Li Ming. And then we got Kerrigan. Still waiting for a lobby here. Oh, here, lobby is up. Looks to be first pick for Error 44 and map pick for WildHeart. And we are going to Towers of Doom. So, WildHeart's looking to finish out this series with a Game 3 win, and Arrow 44 is looking to extend their life with a Game 4 victory. Sleepy Time T calling from Breakwood. Readies are coming out from WildHeart, looking for a ready from Arrow 44. Maybe we'll jump into this draft. Again, this is a best of 5 series. First team to 3 wins. Looks like Air 44 is not ready just yet. Might be talking over some draft theory. kind of what heroes they want to play on this map. Okay, they are ready. Let's go. Are we going to see another Malfurion pick or ban, or another Hogger pick or ban? It's been pretty consistent for both teams for this series. See, Medivh coming out again and being banned from the Era 404 side. Another Stitches ban from WildHeart. This being one of Stitch's better maps to play on. Do we see a Junkrat ban come out? Do we see a Hogger ban? What's happening here? And classic, we see no ban come out. Change these numbers real quick. It is 2-1, not 1-1. Ascension B-stepping that ban phase, or tactical ban. See, Break would pick up the Junkrat. And WildHeart responds with Sylvanas and Hogger. So Hogger is picked up here. That furry boy was not banned out. Do we see Zadie stay on damage here, or swap back to heal mode here? Be interesting to see what happens here. Dahaka, Diablo being picked up in the 2-3 spot. Next rounds of bans. Do they look for a heal ban, or are they looking for a DPS here? Malfurion does get banned out, fearful of the swaps from Diablo into the root from Malfurion. A lot of emphasis on Cassia so far for these games, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see a Cassia ban if they're not looking to pick up Cassia here, and they're getting rid of Tychus as he is detrimental towards Diablo's health bar.
Calls.
Ooh, see Johanna Stukov being picked up here. What is going to happen here? I would guess Lucio for Zadie. Lucio, Alarak. Okay.
Finally.
You know, it would be super fun to watch is if they picked up the Zebo here, Blessed Shield with the zombie wall, with the Gargantuan comes out from Zebo, but I'm not sure if they want to be too toxic tonight. No fun. We see Hanzo being picked up from Reb.
Redemption.
All right, and here's our draft. Well, I'm not sure which draft I like more. I like Junkrat in every game because he's extremely hard to play against. But this is game 4, match point for WildHeart, and looking to extend their match for the night is Arrow 404. But please shout out these players as you see fit. And if you guys have a prediction for game 4, throw it up in chat. We got Slug Hunter on Sukov. We got Reb on Hanzo. Brown Bala is on Sylvanas. Notori's on Hogger. And Lupus on Jojo. Mercy is playing Alarak. Breakwood is... Who is that? Breakwood is Junkrat. Pepper is playing Dahaka. Zadie is on Lucio. And Ascension is on Dibbles.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Looking at it a little bit, I think the Alarak pull combo and the damage and zoning from Junkrat gonna be pretty hard to play against, but Johanna can trait and run over those Junkrat traps. Tactical E in from Hogger. Pull from Alarak. Early trait comes out from Johanna, but the Q does land. And we see an early rotation here from WildHeart Omega as they head down. And looks like we're going to see a rotation mid here. And do we see a stop of the... Nope. Era 44 is able to secure all the XP bottom lane as they help out Hogger from having to rotate mid. Junkrat traps are in there. Sukov might be in trouble here. Nope. Camps are started by Sylvanas and Hanzo as Era 44 starts their own siege camp. Their own sappers here. We see an invade from WildHeart. If anything, making life a little harder. But when you see Alarak here, as Era 44 is able to grab their sappers. Reactive Blizzard Force does land on a Slug Hunter. He was afraid of the Diablo E. Bomb does hit onto Slug, and they clear out these bottom sappers from both sides. Diablo is sitting at about 26 souls, getting healthier by the second. Rotational here for Brown Ball in mid lane, doing some damage onto the wave and to Mercy. And Notori and Pepper are doing a little fight top lane. Diablo is in trouble here. He's low. Junkrat bombs just rotating, getting the team away from Ascension's Diablo as Brown Ball starts to capture this tower here, and Hogger takes top tower.
Like all the others.
So it's going to be 36-32 in points for tower damage. We see rotation mid lane. WildHeart as Zadie and company start coming up to grab that. So Q onto Johanna. She's able to trade away. eventually this Junkrat trap is going to lead into a Diablo Q into that wall. Perhaps with an APOC combo. It's going to be pretty nasty. The Lupus might have to start face checking that bush to get rid of those traps, which he does. There we go. Bomb does land onto Brown Ball into Lupus. Now, interesting enough, Breakwood did not opt into the pure trap build. She's going the Q build. They do see Lupus mid lane. They're not too worried. They're missing their tank. We see Ascension here take a fight. WildHeart does have numbers here, looking to invade the siege, the Sapper camp. We see Alarak coming down. There's going to be 4-4. Q onto Sylvanas. Brown Ball is low. Does he go down? Pepper's looking. It's a 1-for-1 trade. As Pepper lands a great tongue onto Slug Hunter. 2-for-1 so far. Is Lupus able to get away? Bomb just misses. And it looks like they're going to trade out towers after all is said and done. XP advantage for Arrow 4-4, but point damage, it's still in the advantage of WildHeart by 4 points.
And for what?
Sapper secured from Arrow 4-4 bottom wave.
And mine alone.
Sappers will be up in 40 seconds for WildHeart. Ascension's looking for a sneaky grab here onto perhaps Brown Ball or Reb. Good Q. Alarak APOC combo does land on Hanzo, takes him down. Slug might be in trouble here. Great condemn from Lupus with the Q to punish and slow the team. But 1-for-0 as 2 Sappers go in. Good Q onto Brown Balla. Falling sword. Unable to secure anything. Mercy's in trouble here. Alarak does drop. NA arrow misses from Reb. Any NA arrows in chat? There we go. But we have Tahaka doing a great job keeping his team ahead in XP. Next objective is spawning bottom lane. All members of both teams should be up still. You have Sappers heading bot as Breakwood lays some tactical traps out there to make it that much harder for WildHeart to secure this objective.
Take the altars and put in.
See Tahaka rotating bottom wave. It's going to be 5v5. Slug Hunter starting to cap the point. Junkrat's little Q missed just. Oh, Slug Hunter's able to capture the point. Unfortunately, Junkrat's Q just missed. Tongue onto Hogger. Condemned Q from Johanna. Arrow does land on 2 members of Arrow 4-4. APOC combo does miss from Ascension. Science does land on the Slug Hunter from Dahaka. And all the members are extremely low for Arrow 4-4. 4 kills. Is it a pentakill? Mercy's able to get away there. 4 players down for Arrow 4-4 as they look to push this bottom tower in. And Hogger starting to cap the Arrow 4-4 Sapper camp. We have 92 Sadibs online for Mercy. Needs to get that a little bit higher to be a major threat. Sappers do go in here. 2 Sappers in. And this tower is down. Next objective is Spine in 28 seconds. We do see level 13s online for WildHeart as they're about to hit for Arrow 4-4. Falling Sword does land onto Diablo. He drops. And this is going to be a pretty easy
Be swift.
objective cap with 10 points heading over towards WildHeart as Pepper and Zadie start the Sapper Camp top lane. And Hanzo's grabbing the Sapper Camp bottom wave as Mercy's starting to trying to put some pressure to get some wave or just a different look for Arrow 4-4. 3 sappers, one sapper goes in, 2 sappers go in top wave with this top fort at about 75% health. We do see a rotation top. Nope, they're gonna push this bottom wall, or this mid wall, I'm sorry. Level 16s will hit before the next objective. Johanna does have her trait. Arrow, big arrow lands. Falling Sword, Root. All the buttons are being pushed. 3 kills to 0. Fantastic turn as they try to collapse onto Lupus. They must have forgot about the Johanna trait. And they're able to secure the kill onto Alarak in hostile territory as Breakwood's trying to take this bottom tower down. Bottom tower is secure for the moment. Objective is up in 5 seconds.
The altars have risen. Activate them now. The altar is ours. Fire from the great king.
GG. Wow. Great game. Number 4 for WildHeart Omega. Closing out the series, 3 wins to 1. I will message, I believe the captain is Brown. I will message one of these players, see if we can get an interview. But yeah, let's look at these numbers before we jump into that. We have Hanzo leading the score here at 31,000 damage and Junkrat killing it with 30,000 damage. Unfortunately, 11 kills to 3. And just a great game 4 for WildHeart, finishing the series 3 wins to 1. And let me just ask these guys if they want to interview. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But yeah, game 4. Great job. I'll be in NGS lobby. Whoever. All right, I'm going to swap into the lobby for the teams to meet me, and I will be in there momentarily, hopefully with somebody. I'm not sure who they're sending. Be in lobby 2. Hey, Lupus.
Hi.
Great series tonight.
Thanks.
Little scary around game 2, but overall you guys were able to finish it out 3 games to 1. I want to ask you about this version of WildHeart Omega. You're missing 3 players from last season. How did you guys figure out how to make a team versus what you were from last season? Because you had great synergy from last season that didn't carry over for personal reasons into not bad reasons, but like life reasons for the Storm division. But how did you guys figure out how to like come together and synergize as well as you guys have so far in this match?
I would say we kind of got bailed out by Slug coming to the realization that he wanted to go and play competitive because we were really struggling to find a replacement for Frosty.
Yeah.
Is the biggest concern we had, because we knew we could find people for off lane, and we could probably find a flex player somewhere as well. But that was the one we were having a really hard time replacing.
So what did Slug do that made the team just mesh all that much better?
He's just a good support player.
There we go.
And we needed one.
Okay,
So.
awesome. Well, let's go over these drafts. I mean, we see either a Hogger picked or banned in every single game, and then a Stitches ban from you guys every game. Was there a Stitches player that you were worried about, or just the hero in general was just hard to play against?
It's just coin flippy.
Okay.
You randomly get a hook at level 20, and then the game ends.
That's how I live my life.
Yeah. Plus, Goon would be mad if I picked it, so we had to ban it.
Oh, Goon wouldn't let you pick Stitches? That's too bad.
No, he won't.
All right. Well, I mean, game one, it was pretty one-sided, which brought us to the Infernal Shrines and Zadie's cats causing a problem for her, and Malfurion being randomly picked. With Maev and Malfurion causing drama towards your team, what problems did you guys see there, and how did you guys adjust in game 3?
We couldn't deal with the 2 divers was the biggest problem. We could deal with one, but the second one was Diablo can't really do anything against it.
Okay. Which brought us.
We would have to make it absolutely perfect with like a shove, and then I would have to APOC combo the other one in order to stop it.
Yeah, how many APOC combos did you have on that map? Did you have one?
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was hard looking for an engage. Yeah, it was looking tough there. Yeah, you guys
step up, either me or Nintori, we would just lose half our health.
You guys were leading pretty early, up to level 10, and then it swapped post 10. But which brought us to the Infernal Shrines. Pretty dominating victory there. Thoughts on that map? I mean, it was pretty one-sided from my perspective.
Tomb?
Yeah, Tomb. Sorry, Tomb.
Yeah, we realized they didn't pick any CC, so Wrath Sonya was kind of 1v9.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You just kind of live in their backline. They couldn't kill him, and then as soon as I got my 16, the debilitation, their heroes no longer did anything if I landed my abilities.
Yep. And then game 4 to finish the series. I have not seen you play Johanna before, and I've played you quite a bit. The talents that I had a question about is you opted into Roar at 13, which does 25% more damage. It is increased by 150 when it hits 2 more heroes. I guess my only question is 13 Roar. Are you just synergizing it with level 4's Subdue?
They don't necessarily synergize. They definitely like a big damage plus a slow is nice, even if you don't finish the quest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, great job. This is your first official match for Storm Division. You guys have a very kind of Storm Div this season looks pretty heavy for the teams that are in there. But any shout outs you want to make for your game tonight?
Shout out to the team for we haven't been able to practice for like a week, so glad we were able to come together and pull it off. And then shout out to WildHeart and everything they do, putting the team together, all that. And awesome. You for casting.
Oh, no worries. It's my pleasure, Lupus. Hey, GG's tonight, and I look forward to watching more of your games.
Thanks.
And that's it for tonight. I was able to lower the expectations for all NGS casters once again. If there's a mod in chat to send us to raid another stream, please throw them out there to get these Twitch viewers on their channel. But once again, if you're looking to support Storm Div, ! Matcherino. I'm Danny, and I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight to watch these two teams slug it out.